What's up, guys? Welcome back again. He's Ankomo from Kenya. I'm taking this opportunity to welcome back again. I'm starting this video from here, right here in the video. I'm just heading to this side so that I can just see how the work was done today. Because before this video, we have been arranging some rooms. Because they were cutting and changing some shakuf. I don't know how I can put them. Because you what? That's the reason I'm telling you. Some changes have been taking place right there. Wow, the water level, you can just see where it is right now. They have really reduced it so not so much. The water level is just very low right now. You can even see the fish from right there. You just see fish. They're right there because water level, it really reduced. You don't know why, but the other side there's enough water. But right here, the fish, you can just see they really reduced. They're really growing because they've been here for at least 3 weeks, 1 month now, and just see how big they are. Beautiful. You can just see how the nature, the forest, the dashing, they are making that place very beautiful. They are ready even to be harvested and they digging. Yeah, right there you can just see how beautiful the environment is. Nice. And right there you can just see how things they are. I'm not taking you much. I'll take you a few some minutes, then I'll be leaving because I want to rush right there. When I see the fish the way they are, I decide to start from right here. I'll be back. I've been long before I take you through inside in this place, but I'm happy to take you back today. You can just see right here. I'm just right here with you and just see how things they are right there. Not say much. Yeah, you can just see from these parts. There is a nice fruit going on. Very good job. Oh, check this one. Maybe shading, but the reason I don't know what. Wow. But if avocados, excellent because they are already past. Wow. Even these trees they have already gone. Yeah. Oh, let me save this. Let me close this. Like this. Yeah, let me put it like this. Even if I didn't do it 100%, but now it is okay. Wow, these fruits are doing good because you see them. They're excellently going well. Even this pipe need to be tied around and kept. Maybe they're using it to pipe water. Cannot say much. Wow, the trees they are doing good, excellent. Because if you check here, they have really grown. Soon they will be removing this out. Yeah. Right now they cannot remember the name of giving this, but they are doing good. How do you call apples? Yeah. Those are apples. You can just see they are right there. There are so many. Hey, now this place is so nice, so green. I'm not taking right there. There is dogs, a chicken, other things, banana. Let me just stay. Welcome you back again here. I'm heading to the place I told you where the job is, so that I can identify how they are going on with the job. Let me rush there so as I can check how the work was done, because we are making some already told there were some changes. Because fans, they say the door is small. When engineer around it said yes, if they need big, put the big, because big door, because the machine, I never know the types of the machine that be cooking in the kitchen, and also the size was here. Then engineer tell the mason it should be like this size. That's the place I'm taking you through. See how they arrange it. Because me, I left them. I rushed somewhere so as I can go and confirm. Then we close the job because they know they're still right there. They are winding up the job. As they be winding, they end up winding up the job with me. The many key points. And right here, let me pass other routes. Oh, funga tu ina normal.
No tá suco.
Yes, ache.
Eu sou um. Digo,
Ache tu. Ambe ache. Guys, I'm already reaching in this part. Let me start this place from here. Like I'll be demolishing this. I think this will need to be opened. The boys playing the football. This one need. I'll be opening this. Let me check how the work was done here. In London Bridge, you see even the trees they are being. Yes, you have seen a good job because the tree you can just see there. They have been weeded very well today. Just the background of the field. For those ones that are new and have know people that are joining even today. If you are joining, this is what they call London Bridge. Here, see, this will be the real London Bridge with this. The house, this will be the one controlling the weight of the house. And then, wow, just seeing even a sunflower system come out and germinate here. Your chance to know here supposed to be here. No need for you here. You? No. No need sunflower right now. And this goes. What made it to come out here? Maybe the seeds dropped here. This, you know what's taking place here? Yeah, right here. I think they'll be filling this box after they complete those wall. Oh, amazing! Because other video will be checking, you not see. The one who checked my video before just landed here. Yeah, even tomorrow I'll be cruising here. You know, I'll be cruising those things because the polythene paper is right there inside. I close the on top so as it doesn't rain. Now when it is rain, yeah, the polythene right there inside. We shall be, that's the work I'll be doing also tomorrow. I'll be increasing another polythene paper from down here. Other side goes. You also need. Also, let me check how much. I've already seen there. You see when I was entering the handman, they are starting being left in because the time. So the time is not. See, even they left the soap right here. You know they'll be here. You needed to use it. It would have been rain. It is better I put it for them here. When they'll be here, they'll be used. Instead of putting it here, they used to wash their hands. Those are the handman. Yeah, also I needed to put some boys to make cleanness because also will be demolishing this. Because the wall there will be fully. Let me start from this. Maybe I start from that part, or this part, or the other part. Wow, Good job. But the only thing I see here, they poured a lot of water right here because they were pouring. I told these guys before they go, the house should be clean because no need. Even this should be in one area because we need these bags. How do we need them? As they arrange the cement, they drop on it. We need them. See, like this they use this to make staple to crane. Yeah, this one for those one that are joining today, this I've already done. This is not for today. Today work, let me just start from these parts. Yeah, you know, here, jacuzzi. This they say the stove. Because the stove was the other side, but what I had, engineer said they will be cutting the whole of this, remove. If we are very keen, there is a nail, he showed them here, until here. That's the reason you see this place, they didn't continue building it. But they built this side today. The side that was done was this part here. You know, building this type of the wall, you can complete it between even one day. This, if you have many mason, one can climb like this, another one can go like this. It is very easy to clear this. And right here, let me just take you another thing that was taking place right here. Here, you know, it is very well, it was like this. No work was done here. And the only thing taking place here is only curing. Even job here, curing only, nothing else. That's only curing. And this part, the only thing right now taking place is curing. You can just see from inside there, you see a lot of water. That's the only thing taking place right here is curing. And also, if you are checking here, the only thing taking place is curing. We have already done this. Even this wall already been done. But here, they increase the whole of this area to be on top. Here also, I told you this a jacuzzi, a stove. I'll show where it was changed from to this part. Now all this will go like this. Then this is a free kitchen. Remember when I was sitting there, people say, Uncle, that door is small. You see, they decided to close here because I like the way my people say, Uncle, make sure correction before you go far. I can't remember the person, the name, but the person who commented, I talked to the boss, Empress. Empress also said the door is small. They changed the door to the other side. I'll show you. Then the whole kitchen from right there, all of that is full of kitchen. You see, they didn't remove this one, finish. But tomorrow I don't want to see this. That's the thing they start with. Then the door now, it is this part now. How big it is? The door is big. It is direct to that one because they say the big door is good than the small door. The reason we say the big door is big, when you purchase machine, you want to put in the kitchen, so you must have a big machine coming inside because the whole of these things from right there you are seeing, it is a kitchen because they are still making some changes because before this, the kitchen was this size only. That was the kitchen according to the plan. This one only. Then they removed this wall, they extended until this part because the house is still big. Then the door, they moved the door from other side to this side. That's the reason you see the door right now. It is shining like this. You see? That's the first changes done in this room, and then from there you see the wall was already reached. This was there. I don't want to explain things that they were there. You see that wall was there. The one was done today. It is right there. We shall be there. Even you can just see the coolness. See, from that part, the only two changes already occurred. The door migrated from that part to this part to give space, because even you people said, and make sure correction before you go far. Then here no work was done in this part. This part here, this was like that, and here for this, no job done today in this part here. The job done today, the job was in this part. And also see veggies right here, sukuma wiki, carrots. That way they are, you see carrots. The job that done today from that part, today the guy was dealing with this. For sure, you'll be able to tell I'm coming from Kenya, right here. That wall was not there, or was there, because even you check the clothes, you'll say the wall was there, or the wall was not there. Yeah, the one can tell, because other people say, yeah, I'm seeing the same video, I'm seeing the same progress. No, if you are not very keen, let me explain something small here. Even when we check the Marwa's video to see, the mason explain, they build on this, and this the whole day. The whole day, one mason drive from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 only. Here they worked 2 days here. When you see someone telling the work was done here, someone may say, oh, that's very slow. Those masons, they are building very, very slow. But it's good, you build it very slow but nice. That's the only thing I insist. The only other thing I want you to understand is this is a must. This is a must, so as it can make the wall strong. Yeah, you can just see how far we are. The house already reached another place. The work done today was this. How do you get this? This they open here, they bring it here, and they put another one from there to that part. The work was done today in this part. Then I think you can just see how the progress of the house is from far right end until here. From right far end until here. That's the way it is. You see, the work of these things, I tell them handman to put like this, so as they work, the sand drop on it, then they pick it and they take it inside. Yeah, that's where it is. You see, then the handman, they'll be here cleaning like this with a brush. If you check right here, if you are very keen observing, if you check here and where I started from the beginning, where we started building, the house is very shining comparing here, because here is today. It do not shine much, but when you see the one they passed yesterday, part 1, you see it is shining. Reason, if you compare this and the other side, you see other side shining beyond, because here it is a lot. Cement, they consume cement and water. That's the reason you see these things, when they pour water, they become black. But finally, you see the results as soon as possible. Tomorrow you shall be seeing them here. If they not deal with this, they increase this. Here you may end up going in 2 days, they reach on top. Because no joke, the size of the window, it is 8 by 8. Size of the window, you can just see. What do you think? Because let me go back behind so as we can get a very clear picture. Very clear picture of the house, the way it is. See the progress right here, that almost in the store. The wall going around almost to the store. You can just see how we are. I'm taking you in, then you see. Slowly, slow but sure. Right there, from right there, you see. That one is showing you first room complete. We are in the third room. Today you are changes that occurred in third room. Third room is the one dealing with the changes. And right here we see even the stone. The stone that been carried all over to these parts. And it just means tomorrow there will be most of the time there will be in these parts. And you see there is another changes take place here. This one is the room that will contain some changes. Jacuzzi, they said in this room. See all of this, see right like this. It is a, I told you the jacuzzi. It was one room shared. A toilet was coming from this room, if you remember. There was a door here. If we watch the first video and that door, then they interchanged. They said jacuzzi. Then they demolished the thing. Now the only thing now is here. How they make the piping from that point for this. The plumber now, it is your duty. Now the whole of this room went to for one person. Imagine guys, from this part here until that point end, it is one person should live in this room. It's the one person owning the whole of this. You are the one dealing with jacuzzi, other things inside. I cannot tell them because today the work also was done here. You see, the work was done here. If you watch the video very well, if you watch the previous video, the one I put at 7 Kenya time, the previous would not see this wall. This was not there. This, they just built 2 days. You know, they cannot build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, more than 5 things going up, it will fall. 5, they give it the time. 5, then the reasons why you see they bring this side here, because of the water on top. That's the thing, that's the main thing that making changes. So the water on top. Now, this bedroom right here, their bedroom, their toilet and other jacuzzi is on taking a shower, everything will be in this room. Now I think here they needed to close because you can't see someone taking a shower. But here, they don't know what it will be. Maybe this wall will be closed because may think it was nice when you are here you see someone, because on top here it is a swimming pool. Here is a swimming pool. May was thinking if this toilet could not be here, you could be putting your chair here, you watch someone swimming. But all in all, may not say much. But the what is there, me I'm waiting to see the wall maybe will be here with the what I call, I thought they not put the grass. Maybe the sewage will be somewhere right there because of water in this place. Here, swimming pool. I think the plumber they need to be in that part. What do you think? Drop your comment, because before we go far, here is the toilet. But before this toilet being made, toilet was not in this part. That's the way the plan is. The toilet was not in this place. Here was a small store. The one you see other side, that store was here. Then the store was picked from here, the other side. So as jacuzzi can get a place there, and they changed this. Means this water maybe I'm not familiar with the plumbing, the way it will go. You need to pass right there and somewhere like that in that corner, I think. That's my according to my probability, but I'm not 100%. But that's my idea. How can you, according to my observation right here as I'm making, because I don't think, I'm not having a plan, but my thinking, it may end up be that side. Because I compare things here. Here is a swimming pool, the way you see those stones. They cannot put it here because water as you take shower and other things must go. Means they need to go right there. Yeah, that's the way it is. Other side. And right here, you can just see how things are. I told you this, the wall was done here 2 days. But that one already explained for it. Me, I don't want to say things that twice someone may think I'm quite showing us the same thing. Because I know people, they follow this, and the others, those one, they don't try. progress, because they say, Uncle, you are rotating there like this. That's the way it is. If you are keen observing, I will tell you there is some other big changes that have occurred in this room. Even you see here, they will take another direction. Means there are another big changes occurred here. That's the way it is. Me, I don't have much to say. That's the way it is. Me, my work here is not to supervise anyone. No, my work here is to check if things they go the way they are. Like these things being put, I see if they put mason puts wall pass and handyman make sure they remain the compound, make the wall remain the clean. Even here I was late. I couldn't allow the things like this. Yeah, the reason I say I don't allow leaving the things shakala like this. And I need them to be in a nice one point. Tomorrow I not allow those polythene bags to be like this. Yeah, that's where it is. Let me just say thank you very much, my bro, for taking your time and watch this video. You know this house will be going to be a very big mansion, because the way it is being designed, it has different opinion. Because right here, all of this, it will be only a dining right there. You see those things, and right here it is the way you relax. Yeah, that's where it is. Me, the whole of this will be a dining room. Maybe you'll be eating here. After you are tired, those when they go that place, you go. May think the TV, it'll be under. I'm not the one designing, but according to me, my TV, he end up be in this position. The TV will be end up to this position. How? Those one that are eating here, they can watch right here. That's me. But I'm not 100% making a decision. But the way I see, those one that be sitting right here eating, for example, if your dining room is right here, it is easier to watch right there, because you can't watch in this part. You can't put your eyes until right there, because that's the best place, because that will be that. The reasons why I say that will be the best place. Here is another door. Can't put the TV in this door. It is best to be in that point. But that's when you reach a time when everything will be nice. Yeah, that's where it is, guys. Enjoy the time. Yeah, the reason I was saying, if you check the place we started with it, is shining comparing that point, because here you have been brush it. Here what you seeing is like this. It is because of water that was dropping from right there. Is the one make it like this. But if you check it the way it is, it give you a view of beauty. Here only 2 days they finish, because here I don't think here they put a grass, no window here. The reason I'm saying no window, because right here, the way I hear engineer saying they close there, the main door of this room, the main door of this house right here. If not here, here. That's the main door. The main door of this house is right between two. I think if you know that one, is this one. I mean, this wall must go on top. That's the reason you see this one, the size of this door, the window. The size of the window, it is 8 by 10. Because this house, the tall is 12. They removed 2. That's the reason they say 8 by 10. That's the size of this house, the window. Because the tallness of the house is 12. And they reduced the 2, because the 2, they lie for those 1, 2, 3, 4. Those line right there. Yeah, that's where it is. You can just even the material right there that is giving you indication of that tomorrow or next they will be running another material. I'm 100%, because they are running very, very fast. Material not the issues. The issues, the house must be finished. You see, even check how another tipper is coming here. Because if you add all of these things, the waste material that the They have crashed from the stones. They are bushy stones. It is almost a full tipper right here. You go far, you check here. Also, this indication of telling the job that's going on here, it is consuming the things to go, because you can just even the sand. Tomorrow also I'll be not allowing the boys to pick from there. I'll tell them bring sand, correct this sand to the other side. Don't just pick from here. You leave this, whom do you leave for this? Pick the sand from together. Then from there, that's the only thing I'll tell them. Then from there, I see you can just see even the way the work going on right there. Even the materials, you can just see they are not even much. See, things that are just moving very fantastic. Those ones that keep following this place for the Empress, you'll be able to tell the material. There was so many when they landed the D1 like this. It was hip, but it continue making the house look like that way you see right there. When you are far, you don't see it. But all in all, as soon as possible, we'll be clearing things. Let me just end this video up here, so as I can give you time, as you can just see how the weather is, because also I'm being needed somewhere, because I've confirmed the things here the way they are. You can just see how the background look. Yeah, right here is Ankomo from Kenya. I'm just welcoming you back at the Empress work right here. That's where it is. If you are on top here, the time we are able to tell and the time we are able to see all of these things, you are right here seeing right there from that part. It was raining. That's the say we see water must be on top here. Water must be seen here. All of these things, it is going to be divided. The same thing you see right there. May I not say much. Let me end this video by saying, continue watching, enjoy, drop your comment why you see necessary, advise us accordingly. Baby chururu, baby. Dia anapenda aone umbo yake inakula vitu vinono hivi.